Hey guys, what's going on? Greenville Gear. At long last is the hockey video that I keep talking about that I would make, and so I thought it would be fun. I'm not a huge hockey collector, but I was in the late 80s and the early 90s when lots of us were buying Pro Set and Score and those kinds of things, and so I've had fun kind of dipping my toe over the last, I don't know, couple years or so, picking up some cards from that era that I just never could have when I was a kid, like lots of us collectors who have come back into the hobby in the last 4 or 5 years. And so I've been doing this for certainly 3 or 4 years. But I picked up like cards like this Mario Lemieux, and I think maybe some of these I've shown on the channel, but maybe not all of them. This is a 1988 Topps in a PSA 8. Looks absolutely great. And so there it is, card number 1. From the same set, here's the Brett Hull card. Looks gorgeous, even nicely centered. And I think that one was, yeah, PSA 7, and that's just fine by me. So that was a nice one. Here's another Mario Lemieux in a PSA 8, 89 Topps. Also card number 1, nice looking. And then I also have picked up over the years some Gretzky's. This is a 1981 Topps. I think I must have picked this up before the market went absolutely bananas. And this is in a PSA 8. And don't love the centering top to bottom, but this is a beauty. Cool card. I picked up this Gretzky. This is the 80 to 81 Topps Gretzky All-Star. And shout out actually to Vintage Card Steve, because he had pointed out to me, and I don't think I even realized this, that these pucks could be scratched or not scratched. So the unscratched ones are more valuable. So this is an SGC 8.5 or a 92 on their old scale. So that's that one. Cool card to have. And then the last one is another Gretzky that I had picked up. This is a 1984 Topps and a PSA 7. Another great. Love that with the inset photo. Almost like the 1983 Topps baseball or something like that. So there's that. So that's been a lot of fun, and I've been picking those up over the years and kind of building out my hockey collection. And again, it's nostalgic for me because I collected a lot of hockey back in the day. I haven't been collecting any new hockey, but I kind of started to get back into it, and I think it really came for a couple of reasons. One is Eliteco 3 had shown a few of these kinds of cards on his channel, really high-end, autos, players that I'm not really even close to being able to afford, but they're just gorgeous cards. And then I think perhaps from a podcast that I listened to, which is Sportscards Live, which is Jeremy Lee, great dude, great podcast. Check it out if you haven't. There might have been some talk about this too, but basically the current cards that I'm kind of obsessed with, and I've been picking up quietly on eBay, is these beautiful Upper Deck Future Watch autos. And I'm not picking any of these cards up for any particular reason, but this is kind of an aesthetic pickup for me, and I just love this kind of subset. And rather than buying boxes and trying to pull one auto or something like that, I'm having an absolute blast picking these up and as singles. And so they're gorgeous. They're on card in this really cool blue ink, numbered to 9.99. And there is something about these. They always kind of have this white background. And I just think they're stunning cards. So I wanted to show them. These are some of the ones I've been picking up. And what's kind of cool is some of the players will do an inscription with their number, like Jake Wallman here, number 46. But again, if you're a card lover and you're into card aesthetics, it's tough to beat a card like this. Upper Deck is doing something right, that's for sure. So I'm having a ball picking these up. Here's number 56, as you see here on the inscription. Really cool. But there's something about the white background year over year that's kind of consistent about these. Obviously, they changed the design a little bit. These are all SP Authentic, by the way, from Upper Deck. I guess I didn't mention that. But how sweet is that? And like this, okay, so this auto is maybe a little streaky. That's okay. But again, different design. Also cool. $9.99. And so I've just been picking them up, and I put them in the clean top loaders, and then I've been putting them in top loader bags. So like, it's just fun for me to be doing that. You can see I've been picking these up. So this has been a quiet Greenville Gear enterprise that's been happening. And I've got a few more coming in after I make this video, and I'll put them on the channel, and I'll just revisit the Future Watch Auto Quest. But look at that one. Gorgeous, right? Number 15. Henrik Samuelsson. So cool. That was a cool design, too, that they did this year. This was 2015-16. Pretty neat. One of my favorite designs is this year. I think that's a great one, too. That's 2011, 2012. So cool, giving the players some room to work on getting that signature in there. And again, I'm not picking up any specific players. There's some players that I'd like to pick up because they played at Providence or something like that. I just haven't done that yet, but I will. It's 2018-19. And I could see myself going down a rabbit hole of trying to, again, buy boxes and maybe get lucky with one or two of these autos. But the boxes of SP Authentic are expensive. These are probably less desirable autos for serious hockey collectors, but I am happy to add them to my collection because, as I mentioned, I think these are gorgeous cards. So I appreciate you checking it out. A couple more here. And being a part of this little hockey venture that I'm on. And last one, Johnny Brzezinski from 2017. Cool. So that's kind of what I'm doing in terms of hockey. I'll pick up some maybe modern or older hockey and slabs and stuff, and I'm just having a blast picking up these Future Watch autos. I think they are gorgeous cards, and I have built up a cool little collection, which I think is what the hobby is all about, and I'm going to continue adding to it. And as always, I appreciate you watching the channel. Thanks for checking it out. I'll see you on the next one.